Reaching for the Stars. Guys, I'm so honored and so happy to be here with each and every one of you because honestly, this has been a week. But nonetheless, we are here. I pray that everybody is healthy and safe and enjoying and making the best out of the day, the weeks, the month that comes upon us. So, I like to give a rundown about what you can expect when you come to these lives. I'm going to read off the where the placements of the planets are. And then I'm going to talk about which ones that sticks out to me and discuss how we can use the current energy of the planet to better us, able us to move forward and just make it work for us. We're here to work with the energy and not against it. Guys, I don't know why I'm so freaking out of breath. You would think I need to calm down. You would think that I was just like running a marathon. Kind of, sort of, because I always like to I always like to look up the charts. Hello, hey, beautiful. I always like to look at the charts again before I get on these lives. And for some reason, my iPad kept like going down on the page that I was looking at, and that really frustrated me. So I did something that I was supposed to do a while ago. I bought myself an ephemeris, which is for those that doesn't know what that is. In astrology, you can actually, it has all the dates, so you can actually look up to see, just like you can look it up, okay? Look up the planet, see what's going to happen. So first off, this is going to be for the 28th through the 6th, okay? So Sunday to Saturday. So right now the moon is in Virgo, okay, which I'm feeling. Yesterday was the full moon. Then you have Jupiter in Aquarius, you have Venus in Pisces, you have Mars in Taurus, you have Jupiter in Aquarius, you have Saturn in Aquarius, you have Uranus in Taurus, you have Neptune in Pisces, you have Pluto in Capricorn, you have the North Node, which is in retrograde, okay, in Gemini. Okay, so those are the opposing factors, but Mars is actually going to be moving into Taurus Friday. It's going to be in, it's going to move into, not Taurus. All right, so Mars is in Taurus right now. I'm sorry, guys. Mars will be moving into Gemini Friday. Okay, and the moon will be moving into Libra March 1st, which is tomorrow. And then it will be moving into Scorpio, which is the 3rd. And then Friday, the moon will be moving into Sag. Okay, and Lilith is in Taurus, and Chiron is in Aries. That is a mouthful, guys. Like, my notes is crazy. Okay, I just be, because I feel like when I noticed that when I first started reading astrology and studying astrology, I should say, I would get so many downloads. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius rising. So, okay, fire. So I would get so many downloads and I would just have to like write. So now I try to break it down because I could be here all day talking about this, but we're here to discuss the week. Okay, so the two so basically Pisces stood out to me. We are in Pisces season, okay, and Uranus being in Pisces, and then Venus being in Pisces. So I'm kind of here for Venus being in Pisces, and I'll get into that. The next one that really stood out to me, which is the current events that will be happening Friday, Mars will be moving into, which is the 5th, Mars will be moving into Gemini. Okay, and then it'll be moving into Sagittarius, but I'll get into that in a little bit. But this is what really stuck out to me, and one of the reasons, first of all, we're in Pisces season, and Pisces, let me tell you something. I'm not trying to bust anybody bubble, but I personally feel like this is where the true work happens. Like I thought I was doing the work before, and I was, but this is the tail end. This is like the because Pisces is at the end of the zodiac sign, and then we start the astrological year again in Aries. Aries is the head, right? So with Pisces, I look at it as your finals. This is your finals spiritually, and meaning like this is a time to really like, I want to say cut this shit in terms of how the things that you try to trick yourself that you're not doing but you are doing, okay, and actually just seeing it for what it is. Not beat up on yourself, but see it for what it is. Allow that energy to be in front of you, and then work on it. It's not about like, oh, I failed it, I didn't do what I had to do spiritually, or I didn't do this, I didn't do that. No, it's not about that. What it is about, okay, these areas in my life are very tender, and they're still healing. So in this new current year, talking about the zodiac year, right? How can I, or for lack of better words, it is in my best interest to put these on the forefront while I am accumulating and learning new things, because a lot of times that's why we repeat the same shit over and over again, right? That's why we fall back in our same patterns over and over again, right? And the reason why we keep falling back on these old patterns, because we're not being honest with ourselves, right? And with the sun being in Pisces, and then we have Neptune, Pisces is a very sacred sign. It's a very spiritual sign, along with in my humble opinion, along with Scorpio, okay, along with Scorpio as well. But Pisces definitely is first in my humble opinion. And being that we have Venus in Pisces right now, Venus is the goddess of luxury. She loves to like luxuriate. I never could say that word. Luxuriate herself, that energy, right? So this is the time to really like, oil your skin. I still love to use my like Victoria's Secret lotions and stuff like that, but I find more pleasure in like, honey, taking my vitamin E oil, okay, and this really saturate my body, my hair, my face, my hands, my feet, just like those areas that's always doing the most, and just really giving love, making it a situation. It's so funny because I did, although I didn't go back and discuss it, but I did make a video about me starting my lock journey. And for me, like I said before, it's a form of healing. I'm still Vaseline. Okay, Vaseline too. I used to use a Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? Vaseline is always key. Okay, let's just be honest. But I feel like sometimes it'll clog my pores, so that's the only reason why I don't use it as much. But girl, okay, and I find like when you take the time to oil your body, when you take the time to take care of your hair, when you take the time to just sit down and give back to you, it gives you you get so much out of that, and you just walk, your bounce is different, your moves are different. So with the sun being in Pisces, and this week we have right now as a stand, Neptune is in Pisces, which actually rules Pisces. This is a beautiful time to dive deep. Dive deep, my friends. This is the time to really trust and heal and lick your wounds. Yes, we're all here to accomplish our goals. We all are here to, I'm thinking anybody that, obviously listens to my content is definitely here to for your embetterment and, spiritually to heal yourself, and to also use it as a catalyst to propel you to move ahead, right? But part of the work of moving ahead is actually self-healing. Like, it's so funny, and I'm still amazed by this simple thought, which is, in order to, the key, like the key is really from within. When you start to focus inward, all your desires, all the things that you always wanted for your life just starts to appear. Like, the shit is just like literally like yo, that is that simple, but we make it so complicated. We're always, I know for me, I'm always, I'm working on a formula. I would say I'm working on a formula for myself, for my life, because I noticed that when I have to do certain things, I just move different. I just have to give myself, I have to hold space for myself first before I'm able to give, creatively in any sector. Like, we are taught to just go, go, go. I'll sleep when I die, and oh, make this money and do this and that. How you producing? How you going to be able to create anything when you're coming from a place of dry, exhausted, depleted energy? You're not. You're not. You're not. And they don't teach us that. Well, they don't teach, the circular doesn't teach that, okay? But spirit does. And we all have a time to rest. And I personally feel, with the sun being in Pisces, this is a perfect time to really soothe and heal yourself. This is a time where you'll probably, or you probably already are receiving that, which is dreams. Yo, I'm not, like, I don't want to say I'm not a dreamer, right? But I personally, and I think I know, no, I don't think, I know why that my dreams has been more prevalent. At first I was like, it don't make no sense or whatever. Matter of fact, yesterday I was telling my son that I had some dreams which still didn't make sense to me, but it wasn't a nightmare, so to speak, but it didn't make sense to me. And I was just like, why am I dreaming like that, right? Last night too, I started dreaming bits and pieces, and it's like, and I just feel like when you sleep in, your conscious mind, your spirit, both, however you want to say, is actually like using that time to really give you, Pisces is water energy. And when you're sleeping, I forget what time to what time, guys, is water energy. Every time has and I think I brought that up last week. Okay, so this is the second time, and I need to have that right in front of me so I can tell y'all. Okay, so there's a certain time, and certain times where basically it's like water, earth, fire, and usually when you're sleeping, this is water energy. This is why you dream. It's like you're in REM sleep. You're floating. Your subconscious is going. Your spirit is free to do its work, right? So we have to give time for that. And when I said about Friday, which is it's going to be, what's that? The moon's going to be moving into Sag, right? And then having Mars be in Gemini, what I receive from that, because Mars is the warrior. What I am receiving from that, which is, allow yourself, conquer those fears. Thank you. Conquer those fears. Mars is about moving forward. Stop, yo, guys. Like, seriously, I don't like to use the word stop because I don't like people telling me what to do. But in my humble opinion, and this is just, I'm just passing it on because I'm working on this myself, okay? Mars is about moving forward, go, go, go. Let's move, let's conquer. Bow and arrow, which is Sagittarius, going to be is going to be Friday. So Mars, Sag. It's just, what I'm getting is move forward in passion. We like to go back in our minds. Keep licking the same damn wounds. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. There's certain pains and certain wounds that's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. And if you're sitting here, on your high horse, waiting for shit to just like, oh, I need to heal from this 100% before I move on to the next, and I'll have all the energy, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to give 100 to this situation, you are fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself. It's when you have to move forward and smile in the spite thereof. That's the work, my friends. And let me tell you something. When I came to that conclusion within myself, it started to actually push me further. Mars, it started to push me forward, because I was the queen of like, you know what? Let me just, and don't get me wrong, there's phases in your life where, times, of the days where, or weeks or whatever, where you're going to feel like, okay, this is taxing emotionally. And it sapped my energy. I only got, and allow yourself to regenerate that energy for whatever it take. Maybe it may take a couple of days for you just to, what I'm saying? I mean, last week, okay, I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my plant, guys, and I see a little spider. So I'm like, right. So anyway, I digress. But, just being able to, I guess what I'm trying to say, or what I'm relaying to you guys, is that move forward even if you still don't have the answers. I make it a point, and it's so true. I make it a point, and to always, I have my goals. I know what it is. Oh, I'm gonna get on that too. I have my goals. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm achieving, right? Okay, no matter what. Okay. But at the same token, I also know my energy level. Sometimes I'm at this point, sometimes I'm at that point, or whatever the situation is. But one of the promises that I made to myself is that I will always use every single day, okay, to do something towards that particular goal, my goals, the things that I'm breathing life into. And like that corny joke, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That is so corny, but I don't know, I love it. And that's the whole thing. And with Mars being in with Mars being in Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a mystical beast. Okay, that is the centaur, horse, part man, part beast, right? Allow yourself to push forward. Use that Mars energy. Push forward and dare to dream. Dare to think and know that you have already achieved the thing. Like, my thing is like, and it's so, and guys, everything that I'm saying, you have heard in one way or another. But what I'm saying is, okay, I'm reiterating, I should say, is that if you can see it, you can achieve it. If you can see it, you can achieve it. If you can see it, you can obtain it. If you can see it, you have the tools to get it. You feel me? So everybody got their own flex. Everybody got their own way of coming to things. I was writing on my journal, and I kind of, and it's so funny how some of that energy is spilling onto here. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, let's just say you live in a village, and there's a high priest, or or whatever, like the head, and the high priest or a priestess believes that everybody that goes hunting should come, and the first thing you do is bring your prophet to the pot, because we must all know what you have brought to the table. How can we use you? Okay. Now, is that a bad analogy? I don't think so. I don't feel like it's a bad analogy. Okay, and bear with me. I'm going somewhere with this. It's not a bad analogy. It's actually a form of survival. Back in the day, you know, that's what people do. That's what villages do. Everybody had a task, and they would come bring their, their gain back so everybody can profit from it. Okay. But what about if everybody's energy is different? What about if everybody's going hunting, okay, about 4 o'clock in the morning, okay? But your energy, blessings. I appreciate you always. Thank you for your energy. I love her. I'm so blessed, guys. But what I have to say is that basically your energy level may come when it's about 2 o'clock. But everybody went hunting at 4 o'clock in the morning. And your energy level may have peaked at 2 p.m. So everybody's come back with their gain and stuff like that. And you still don't have anything. You still don't have everything. Now everybody looking at you like, oh, you don't have this. Oh, what happened? You don't have this. Like, this person is like lazy or whatever the situation is. How you gonna tell me I'm lazy? My energy level peaks now at 2 o'clock, right? So now this is the time where you create. Now this is the time where you go hunting. Now is the time where you actually manifest and gather up or whatever. But see, what puts a negative Susie on it is that, you got in the back of your mind that people's looking down because you didn't come with your full gain when everybody else did. Like, you damn near don't even want to talk or really mess with those people like that, because you like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're like, well, if you know me, you know what I'm gonna come with, or you know what I'm capable of, right? This says a lot, guys. This goes for friends. This goes for family. This goes for everybody. Don't let anybody make you feel like you too late at the party. You too late. There's no seat for you. You too late. And I feel, especially now that with all the current events that we have that has taken place in the world with this pandemic, that old shit is gone. Like, nobody got time for that, okay? I am coming to the party with my gain when I see fit, when I have everything that I need, okay, to give you what you need. And don't make nobody make you feel, okay? Thank you. Don't let nobody make you feel like you late to the party. And I feel like because a lot of people move different, they're being, it's like you're walking already with a subconscious in the back of yourself, because you might have a tough exterior and stuff like that, but your subconscious mind is like feeling down on yourself. You I'm the only ones that don't have a car, or I'm the only ones that is, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a boyfriend, or whatever. Boo. It's just not your specific time. That doesn't mean that you're not ever going to get that. And what happens when we fall into that particular mindset, again, sun being in Pisces, right? When we fall into that mindset, what we do is give life to it. We give life to it because your attitude resembles what you're thinking. Your moves resembles what you're thinking, because where the mind goes, the body goes. Right? So use this time to heal yourself. And with Venus being in Pisces, this is a beautiful time to take beautiful bubble baths, which I am waiting to do because I have work being done at my place. And it's like, I'm going to tell you person, until I can get shit the way I need it, this is what it is. Okay. But I use other ways to, give love back to myself. And just the smallest little way. It don't take much for me. Okay, it just got to be a delicious moment. Okay, so that's with Pisces, and with Mars going to be in Gemini. This is a time to really, because Mars is just about, well, not just, but Mars, we're focusing on how Mars is able to propel you into different realms, right? You know, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, okay? And Mercury right now is in Aquarius. This is air energy. This is the time while the sun is in Pisces, this is the time to let yourself move and flow through different realms, you know, visit different galaxies. Okay, and I'm dead ass serious, okay? Because the fruit is not just right in front of you. The mind releases you guys, okay? Because your mind is connected to your spirit, okay? Bubba Bass smiles like, I know that's right. Light some candles too, boo. Be safe, but light some candles. Okay? Your mind is connected to your spirit. So, and your spirit is connected to, okay, God. So how can you go wrong? Trust yourself. You know, I do have a podcast as well, guys. Be sure to check that out. All the information will be down below. But I did go in depth. It's live every Thursday, every week. I did go in depth last Thursday about, you know, being in alternate states. How can we, like, you know, move in a different dimension to see ourselves already healed in this platform, on this here on earth. And it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay. And freeing yourself, allowing yourself to heal and move forward in your thoughts, guys, you will find yourself light years ahead. And this is what I have for you for this week, my guys. I love y'all so much. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling these lives. Okay, sisters getting hyped is coming around, y'all. But I just feel like, you know, it's my duty. It's been put in my soul and my heart to do so. And I'm just really grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. So I pray that you guys have a gorgeous, prosperous week. Be sure to be kind to yourself. Be sure to give love to your family, your friends, and your pets. Okay, if you have, I have a little doggy. His name is Benji. Okay. Be kind to yourself. Heal yourself. You know, give love to those little parts of you that needs you. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a blessed week. Bye.